Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Wilfried Zaha, we all knew about his ability as a winger, but I think he can be a far more rounded player than that, Peter. His best performances seem to come when given the freedom to roam and he's allowed to play through the middle behind the central striker.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Moved on forwards. Diallo. Oh, it's come loose. Kessié. Shoots! It's caused a worry or two.
Diallo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Tolo. Nkudu. Looks to the other side. Mbuemo. Wu. Chamadou. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Is there, and he can get that clear. Play towards the front line. Cameroon going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield. Wu.
Mbuemo making good progress on the right-hand side. Bayor looks to get on the end of this. Baleba. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Nkudu. Tolo looking here to chip it through. Sigur shifted upfield. Baleba, and it's played forward. Namaso tries a deft little ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fofana sends that a long way. Mbuemo. Chamadou. Namaso. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Chance here to counter. Ivory Coast can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bayor. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. turned it in a trice. That is lovely. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Keeper has it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nguemo, and he goes cross-field. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Nkudu. Now who's going to be first to this? Nkudu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Wu. Looking ball that. And it's Zaha. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! He's got it all! First blood drawn.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cameroon can make their change now with a break in play. Ivory Coast have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Nkudu. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Cross goes in there.
Cameroon really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sambo Anguissa tries to dink it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Maleba.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
He's in plenty of space here. Nkudu. Nkudu's cross. And there goes the final whistle. Ivory They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.